Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. Your strength. And your potential outcome. Let's see if we can get one card on your outcome here. No, I'm just getting two. Okay, so looking here at bottom of the deck, I'm not surprised to see this showing up at all. So the world, we are closing out a lot of cycles. 2025 is a lot of transformation. So it's closing out something, starting something new, closing out something else, starting something new. And so kind of right there with all of that, overall, astrology energy is the world. So this is another chapter closing. This is something that you're walking away from. So this upcoming week, we actually have a partial eclipse in the sign of Pisces. And with that energy, it's a new moon. So the sun and the moon are at the same degree point in the sky, and it's the north node is in the sign of Pisces. So what this is showing us is all of these things that we need to accomplish. This is really about shutting something down and starting something new. And there's things that are going to open up this week. This one feels really pivotal. Like it's going to show us a lot of opportunities and places where we need to move forward, but also where we're holding ourselves back and where these kind of restrictions are in place, because maybe it's not us, maybe it's outside of us. But with your current energy showing up, so we have the world, but what I'm getting here and what I got right away, we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands. I immediately got you're walking away from conflict. There's something here, obstacles and challenges that continue to pop up, especially if it's a repeating pattern. It feels like you're just not giving any more effort and energy into a situation where it just feels like, okay, I've had enough. Like, I don't want to keep doing this. It's not good for me to kind of keep going round and round. It's time for me to just step away from the situation. And that's what I'm picking up here. What the universe wants you to focus on here with the High Priestess energy, this is your inner self. This is your kind of spiritual connection to the universe. And so getting in touch with yourself, focusing on what really matters to you. That's what I'm getting with the High Priestess card. It's connected to whatever is you're walking away from, this ending. All of it is really connected to you aligning with your spiritual path. There's pieces of you internally that you have not really been paying as much attention to, and the focus is going to shift. Now there's a need to focus more on what really matters to you, kind of these pieces that you just haven't been able to focus on. I'm going to keep going because it feels like there's another layer to that. We'll keep going. In the past, I'm getting the sun energy. So this is hope, optimism. This is also connected to the world, where in order for you to really move forward in a way that you want, you have to let go of something. And you started becoming really kind of focused on that, where whatever's closing, needs to close. It's not about trying to hold on to something that doesn't fit anymore. You recognize it doesn't fit, and there's a need to just walk away from it. And you're really trying to move towards a future with a lot of hope, a lot of opportunities and optimism. When I look at your strength and I get the Two of Pentacles, this is about finding balance. And so your strength here is in figuring out what really matters to you, because that's what the Two of Pentacles is all about. Put your time and effort into what really matters, and don't put as much time and effort into something if it's not as important, or don't put any effort into it if it's just not important at all. In your near future, I am seeing the Hermit show up. So Virgo energy may or may not be significant, but with this Virgo energy showing up, a lot of internal reflection. This is connected to that High Priestess energy, where you're going to start doing some internal work as you're letting go of things. Part of the letting go process is moving on, finding a way to emotionally and mentally disconnect from that world, whatever the chapter is it's closing. It's about healing. And the healing is going to come through recognizing that you got as much as you could out of the situation, that whatever is truly meant to be on your path will remain, and everything else will fall away. When I look at the external influences here, I'm getting the Hanged Man with the Justice. So the Justice popped out right away. So that is harmony and balance. And the Hanged Man, this is about seeing things from a different perspective. This is really that sun energy that showed up in the past. You had a glimpse on what your life would look like by closing out this chapter. And so what the universe is doing is really setting you up for that type of life. The Hanged Man's about seeing things from a different perspective, really flipping a situation upside down or completely disconnecting from it altogether. So you have this objective view of the situation. This is where you find the balance, because there's details that will surface when you do this, when you take it from this perspective. You're going to understand the big picture more. You're going to understand the impact of it more. And even those pieces that you were missing, because those pieces may help you make different decisions and take different actions. Looking at your hopes or fears, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So love to see that this is, again, connected to the sun, where you're really trying to capture and recapture any kind of happiness here. Because that really is about thinking upon a time when you were happier. And so when I look at your potential outcome here, I love this combination of cards. Okay, so I'm glad two cards came out here. We have the Six of Swords with the Knight of Cups. The Six of Swords is a movement card. We have the Knight of Cups, also a movement card. And so what's happening here is you have this mental movement forward. You have this emotional movement forward. This is balance. This is you pursuing exactly what you want, but mentally knowing that it's the right move for you to make. I love the way that this is playing out. So let's get some additional details here. Clarifying that Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands in your current energy is the Six of Pentacles. So what's happening here as you're walking away from conflict, you're opening yourself up. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, but you only get to this place when you feel like you have enough to share with other people, which means that you feel good about what you have, that you feel balanced and in harmony and just kind of aligned with everything that's happening in your life. This is kind of feeling good about yourself. And so I like the way that this is playing out, because the hope and optimism started in the past, and the current energy, it's inspiring you to really walk away from conflict, walk away from these obstacles and challenges. And in its place is just this feeling of good, and I can share, and just being open to new opportunities, because when you're giving, that also means you're open to receiving. With the High Priestess, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So that's your energy showing up here. And I like the way that this is coming across too, because this is a lot of the feminine and masculine integration. So we all have both inside of us. And this is really what's happening here. It's taking this kind of spiritual feminine energy and grounding it in the masculine practical energy. And so that's what's taking place here. What you're getting this week and what is really happening overall for you is this really solid integration. It's almost like your foundation is being rebuilt right now. That's how this is coming across. And what you're doing is creating this really solid foundation so that you can leap pad, launch into something else in the future. But this is really about your kind of current moment, what you need to do right now in order to prepare for a better future and go in a direction that you want to go. With the Sun, I'm getting the Nine of Cups. Love to see that. And so the Sun, Nine of Cups, I mean, this is really about you going after exactly what you want, getting glimpses of what your life would look like by releasing this. And so very inspirational, very motivational for you to take some sort of action to let go of something here. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. The World. So the World's at the bottom of that deck, but here it is showing up in your strength position, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So this tells me that you are going to let go of whatever doesn't matter. You're only going to focus on the most significant things, and this is your strength. It's what's allowing you to walk away and really close the chapter on something. It's also allowing you to walk away from those obstacles and challenges. I'm getting a sense with those obstacles and challenges that you were putting a lot of effort and energy into overcoming them, and you weren't getting the results, and not proportionate. You were getting some results, but not to the level of effort you were putting in. And it's like, you know what? Why am I going to keep doing this? Let me just walk away. With the Hermit, I'm getting the Hierophant. All kinds of spiritual energy showing up here, but the Hierophant's your card. So we have Virgo energy, we have Taurus energy showing up here. I love to see the way that this is playing out, because with the Hermit and the Hierophant, I mean, this is about you aligning with your spiritual purpose, Very, very strong soul connection here. You might have somebody else that is going to show up on your path. I'm not getting a strong sense of that person, but what I'm getting a sense of is that you are preparing yourself for whatever comes next. This integration that's taking place right now is setting you up for future success. So that's a couple of cards, but we'll take them here. Just want to make sure I'm putting everything back. Okay. Clarifying the Justice card showing up here, we have the Page of Wands with the Knight of Swords. So the Page of Wands, this is some sort of action that you want to take. Knight of Swords, a very quick moving action. And so what's taking place here is everything that you're doing, every action that you're taking, the direction that you're going is to create balance within your life. And this is how the universe is orchestrating it. It's setting you up for this type of success. So let's get the Hanged Man. I don't know what it is with you and 2 cards, but we're taking them. So clarifying the Hanged Man, I have the Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands, very action-oriented. Queen of Cups, I love this. So Queen of Cups, very stable, grounded, emotionally mature. Ace of Wands, this is through the lens of decisions and actions and just the path forward for you. Ace of Wands, very motivational, very inspirational energy. And so being able to see things from a different perspective has inspired you to take some sort of action that aligns with your emotional well-being. Tell me about the Six of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. The action that you want to take here is to restore happiness or kind of get back into a happier point in your life. Absolutely. And it's happening here. Tell me about the Six of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Four of Cups. I like to see this. So you do have an offer that's coming towards you. It completely aligns with the path that you're on. So I'm getting the sense of you moving forward. And as you're moving forward, somebody is coming towards you. And so you're pursuing what you want. And at the same time, somebody else is almost intercepting you in a way, and they've got their own offer to present to you. And so let me see if I can get anything on that offer here. Tell me about that unexpected offer. So the unexpected offer coming towards you, we do have the Queen of Wands showing up, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. So it looks like if you are single and looking for a partner, that person's showing up, and I see that you're ready for this type of relationship, if that's truly what you want. But with the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Emperor energy, even if we just completely put the Ace of Cups to the side as not a new relationship, what I'm getting here is a very strong fire energy, Queen of Wands, Emperor. Aries energy is the Emperor. So this is about just this person, this offer coming towards you is a high vibrational offer. This person has been doing their own work. When they present themselves to you, if this is a romantic offer, great. If it's not, it's about something that you want to pursue because this Ace of Cups matches your Knight of Cups. And if this is something that you're thinking of from like a business standpoint or anything else, this is something that you truly want to explore. Whatever it is that you're going after, whatever that Knight of Cups is for you, the Ace of Cups is that match. It's that offer in return of that same energy. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is all about blessings. This is Jupiter energy, so it's good luck, good fortune, expansion. Everything Jupiter touches, because that's what this is, turns to gold. It's that kind of Midas touch energy. So really positive here. I like the way that this is playing out for you. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.